What's up, chosen family? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. It's another beautiful day, Saturday. A lot of you are probably off work. And I noticed a lot of you too also resonated with the message that I made. I think it was last weekend, I think. But yeah, the last one that I made. And so I was trying to truly think on some of your guys' comments and some of the things you guys resonated with that I talked about. So I want you to understand how the chosen one, or how the empath, which chosen ones are both, but there's also empaths. I want you to understand, like I said before, that the narcissist always targets an empath if they can find one. You know? And it's because of your energy. It's because of your heart. It's because of your caring nature. They spot this and like a lion, look for who they can destroy. Seriously. And the chosen ones, we're like lions in the spiritual aspect, the opposite side. We're the lions for the good team, the God team. They're the lions for the demonic team. And that's why they do this, because they feel powerful. You know, they feel powerful, especially if they can hurt an empath or a chosen one. It makes them feel so powerful because their soul knows who you are, even if they don't know who you are. And I would say some of them even know who you are. Depends on what level they're on mentally. But they definitely know that you have a light, and they definitely know that you're special. That's what they do know. They do know this. So what I want you guys to really understand, how the chosen ones, or the empaths, how they stop this from happening, and how they can gain discernment on narcissists. So I want you to understand how their tactics work. Okay? So when they meet you, they remember some of the tactics. First of all, they remember some of the tactics that they used on the people before you. Like a playbook. They know their good plays that they've used that work, right? Okay, so since they target an empath, they know how empaths are. They know that we're giving, caring, loving, have a big heart, and we will see the good in people, and we will give people chances to change. Because of the fact that we have been through so much in our lives, and God tells us not to judge. Therefore, we don't judge, we use it for good. We try to get when we do get these people, and we understand that they have went through a lot of things, or maybe just struggling with something, we see that, and naturally we want to heal and fix these people. Which is why it's so hard for us to let them go. It's hard for us to let them go because when we find this out about them, we make it our mission, which is also God's mission, to try to change these people, because the only people that could change these people are chosen ones or empaths. Some of them just can't be changed, and that's because they don't want to. But eventually, these ones that have been hurt, these narcissists that have been hurt, eventually they will get tired of all the karma, all the hardships, all the pain that they get put through because of the things that they did before you. Eventually, some of them that do have a heart, that do have the because even some narcissists have empathy, but not all of them have empathy. Because I've seen some of them cry, and yeah, they're good at lying to you and making you think they care about this or that. But when you can tell someone's genuinely crying when they're hurt, You can tell. It's pretty hard to fake a good cry. But anyways, some of them do have some empathy. The problem is they are being controlled by the enemy, and not only is the enemy, but their weakness is stronger than the little bit of empathy that they may have. It just overrides it. You know what I mean? It overrides it. But I want you guys to understand that when you meet these people, and here's the problem with it. This is something you'll always have to understand, that you are strong and you can handle all things. But what you need to get is your discernment and your wisdom down, first of all. Because without that, you can't defeat any enemy. Your wisdom and discernment has to be on point. Take what you learned back there and move it forward with you, so that you cannot let this happen again. All right? But what I want you to understand is, at the beginning, it might be hard. So, I know what they try to do is, this is what they do. They take the tactics from the past, and then they take the sides of you, because you have empathy, and if you're a chosen one, then you've been through a lot. So when you get close to people, you like to talk to them about what you have went through and made it through. And sometimes you'll even use it to help them. You'll be like, this is what I went through, and this is how I handled it, and it just made me a stronger, better, more caring person. You may say those things to a narcissist, trying to get them to understand that you also have been hurt and been through hell and back. Okay? But you used it for good. You used it for God. Okay? Even without you knowing, even if you weren't fully following God, even if you just believed in God, He was still there. So you used it for God regardless. And a lot of times that's why we get our awakening after abuse, after narcissism abuse, or after we go through a very hard time, or even anything that we go through. It'll be our awakening, so that we can step into who we are, and we can fully do it for God, because you can only do it for God if you put God first. Okay? So some of us might have had one foot in, one foot out, or weren't putting God first. We put Him in importance because we're chosen ones. So we naturally know that God's there and put Him on a pedestal. Okay? But that doesn't mean that we had Him first in our life, that we made sure we were seeking Him on a day-to-day. But I want you guys to understand that they see who you are at the beginning, right? And when you start getting deep with them and telling them the things that you've been through, they know by your vulnerability how to attack you. So I always like to say that you're teaching the snake how to bite you, family. Yeah, it's time for us in this season to be a lion and fight back. In this season, we can no longer tell people everything that we have went through and how it affected us and all that. You need to make these people earn that right, earn that respect from you before you dig deep. The problem with you, because you're empathetic and you're a chosen one, is that you're a deep person naturally. So when you meet these people, you like to naturally show them who you are, because you are the light, because you are love, because you are strong, and because you know that you uplift and heal other people around you. You know. So you like to naturally dig deep when you meet these people, because you know that when you tell them what you went through and who you this and that, they're going to be like, wow. See, the problem with that is we think that they're going to be like happy for us, and that they're going to be like, oh, okay, so maybe you're a leader, or maybe I can learn how to get through this with you. Maybe we can learn together. They don't think like that. They think of how can they use that to attack? How can they use that to manipulate you, to get what they want, to control you, to control the situation? This is naturally in their genes because they are controlled by the enemy. Okay? I'm not saying that some of them can't heal from this, because I believe that some of them can, but they have to go through the fire like you did, especially if you went through your awakening already and went through your isolation and went through your heartbreak, or you went through whatever you went through. That stuff that you went through, that's what they're scared of. But since you are a chosen one, fear not. You don't have fear. You're of God. That way you don't operate in fear. You operate in boldness. You operate with your heart, and your heart and love and boldness is the strongest attribute that you can have. And right behind that is knowledge and discernment. Okay? First, you have to be able to be strong mentally and on the outside and spiritually. That's the first thing you need to be doing, is healing that. Fully healing that. Give yourself some time. I don't care how hard it is to be alone. I went through it too. And I was someone that used to be around all kinds of people all the time. But this is what you must do. And it's okay to be around some people. People that are going to help you heal. People that have a good heart posture. People that can help you succeed. People that can bring you peace and happiness and love. And if they don't, family, use your discernment. What did you learn? He's going to test you in these times to see, did you learn? Okay? So what I want you to do, first of all, is stop digging so deep and telling these people everything you've been through. You can tell them who you are, but when you need to think about everything that you do from here on out. When you meet new people and talk to new people, can they use this against me? And is it something that I have to tell them right now, or could I wait and test to see the type of individual they are before I dig deep and bring my heart and soul out? So pretty much what I'm saying is, make these people be your friend for months. Months. And that's after you heal. I'm going to repeat that again, because I don't know if you heard me, or the ones in the back. After you heal. After you heal. It's time for you to work on you. Take a break. Because think about this, let's keep it real. A lot of stuff that you went through also, you put yourself in it. And if you didn't put yourself in it, you chose to stay in it when you knew it wasn't benefiting you in any positive manner. Take accountability for the actions that you made or didn't make that's going to better your life, and understand the mistakes that you made. We aren't like them. We don't got to dodge mistakes and dodge truth. Be truthful with yourself. Be truthful with God. Tell God how you feel and the mistakes you made, and he's going to wash it from your spirit. Drop to your knees. No pride. I'm telling you. Trust me, drop to your knees and cry out to him and tell him exactly how you feel. And ask him to heal you. And he's going to move, even if it's not right in that second. But I think right in that second, you'll feel something from him. But just be looking out for him to show you something. Or put a video like this in front of you. Anything like that, that's going to help you, okay? So I just want you guys to really pay attention to when you bring new people in your life, and understand that you can't trust everybody. You can't teach the snake how to bite you. So I just want you guys to keep working on yourself. Don't forget your wisdom. Don't forget your knowledge, your discernment. I love y'all. Stay focused, stay positive, stay blessed, stay chosen. And don't forget, you have guardian angels and God protecting you at all times. And again, I love you. I'll see you on the next video, family. Salute.